Hey babe, welcome back and thanks for watching. Today I am super excited to bring you, so it's like beauty gifts that are really great to give for Christmas, but also like a Sephora sale video, but it's not just like everything I love from Sephora, it's like actual gifts and they're on a deal. So I'm not sure what we're calling this one, but everything I am sharing will be numbered up on screen and then linked in the description bar and comment section. And then I also have a little pop-up right here. If you click that and choose to shop that way, you can actually still shop while watching the video. So that's my personal favorite way to shop, but we will go ahead and get started because we have got a lot of good deals. And I will start out by saying, so I've got my iPad here. I wanted to make sure I got the code right. The code to this Sephora sale is everything. The only thing that gets me about this sale is that that code is not automatically applied, and there have been times in the past I forgot to put it in. So make sure you use the code everything. And then this is a tiered sale similar to other Sephora sales. So if you are a Rouge member, starting on the 31st of October and going through November 10th, you will get 20% off site-wide and 30% off Sephora collection items. If you are VIB or an insider, which you can tell that when you log into your Sephora account, then you will either get 15 or 10% off from November 4th through the 10th. So you do kind of get early access if you're Rouge. You do also get the 30% off Sephora collection no matter what your status is within the company. But regardless, the code is everything. And just don't forget to put that in. I always forget. And it's really annoying. But the first product that I want to share with you guys is actually this product from Luna. So there are a few good ones that I will link all under number 1 below. And I will say their products kind of hang their hat on being like an everything spray, but also something you can use like down there if you're a woman. So they do have this pH balancing spray that I was just kind of like, you know, I'm not sure I would really use that while traveling down there, but I usually get so sweaty when I travel, and it's not one of those things where like I could just reapply deodorant and it would make it better. Like it just feels weird until I can get to a shower. So when I was in between my flights going to California a couple weeks ago, I actually used the pH balancing spray under my underarms, and I was like, oh, I literally feel like I've taken a shower. And it was so nice because it just took away that like icky feeling until I could actually land and actually get in the shower. So it was just a really cool kind of all over spray. Again, pH balancing, you can use it down there. They have a few different products. They have the Everywhere spray to wipe as well in a bigger bottle. And then they actually have, it's called the Everywhere Even Intimate Oil. And so that oil can be used all over your body to really help hydrate your skin, but it can also be used to help prevent ingrown hairs. So you can use it when you are shaving, even down there. So I just feel like this product is a really, really cool one that I like don't own anything similar to. And they have like gift sets, they have travel gifts on the Sephora website. And I just think that's amazing. Number 2, so I will say, this is the T3 Air 360, and I talked about this in my fall 2025 like favorites video. I will link that video right here for you guys. I'm not going to get into the whole why I love it like more than the Dyson, but I will say I do love it more. But they actually have a 20% off for Rouge members right now on the sale. 15% off for insiders. But if you are VIB and you get that 10%, then you could also go to the website and use my discount code. And I actually think you might get a better deal because this, as of right now when I'm filming this, is already discounted cheaper on T3's website than it is on Sephora. And I hope I explained that correctly, but basically just check and see what your percentage off with Sephora. And then if you want to use my code Moriah for 10% off of that same product on T3's website, you like might get a better deal. I feel like that was very wordy. Just try the links, try code Moriah on T3's website or everything on Sephora. I feel like that was a much better explanation there. Product number 3, I cannot stop this. This would be the best beauty gift ever. This is the Shark Beauty like Glossi 2-in-1. I'm not entirely sure what the full name of this is, but when I tell you this makes my hair so shiny, I did not put hairspray on my hair today. I didn't put oil in it. I did not put any shine product. This is the most amazing product that makes your hair so shiny, but it also is a wet or dry product. So you can use this on damp hair and it will take your hair from damp to dry and styled, or you can just use it similar to the Bondi Boost. You can just use it to style your hair, but it actually just makes it so shiny. And I just cannot say enough good things about this. I do really like that you have kind of both of those features if you're not interested in the Dyson Airwrap or the T3 because you don't have all those extra pieces. It's just a really nice round brush, but I can't say it enough. the glossy aspect, like I get why they call it the glossy. I mean, it literally just gives you the shiniest hair ever. So product number 4, I actually gifted this to my mom last year and it was amazing. And I had heard from the Sephora reps, like this is a top seller because you're giving someone the gift of a full bottle of perfume, but they still get to pick it themselves. So this comes with tons of samples of perfume, but it also comes with a redeemable voucher for a full-size bottle. So that's really nice if you don't want to pick a scent for someone. They can pick which one they like of all of these different amazing, very, very popular ones, and then they can turn that voucher in online or in store and get a full-size bottle. So my mom absolutely loved it. They do have a couple different sizes of these. They even have some smaller ones, but I did read the fine print on the sale, and at least from what I could see, this was included on the Sephora sale. So you should still get that like 20%, 15%, or 10% off of this product that's already at a pretty good price. Product number 5 is the same product, but for cologne. And my dad actually, I gave this to him last year, and he really liked it. He picked the Victor and Rolf one, I think is how you say it. I'm not entirely sure if that one is in there this year. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it might be a little bit different, but she did say that, like the Sephora lady that I talked to, she actually did say they do pick their best sellers. She said sometimes people go, okay, but like, do you actually just push the ones you get the best commission on, or things that you just really want to push? And she was like, no, we actually make sure that when we say something is a best seller, that we put it in there, and that way every year you know you are getting the most popular products in these gift sets. But same thing, you get that redeemable voucher, which is amazing. Product number 6. So this L'Occitane shower oil, I know that this can definitely be expensive. They do have a variety of sizes and refills. This product though, let me tell you, the tiniest bit goes such a long way. And that is what I think put me off for a long time buying it, is I was like, it's just expensive and I'm gonna use it so quick, like it's a shower oil. You really won't. And I have had mine for months and months and months, and I'm still not even like a fraction of the way out of mine. It is just truly one of the best, most luxurious, soft feeling products that you can put on your skin in the shower. And I did get my refill in July. I mean, and like you can barely even tell, and I use it every single day. And again, that was a refill. I already had purchased the product, I want to say like maybe January of this year. So I got about 6 months out of my bottle, which was amazing to be used every day. Product number 7, this would also be a great beauty gift, stocking stuffer. You can get some of these in gift sets. Summer Fridays, you're just never going to fail with. They have so many good products. I mean, like the Jet Lag hydration spray, the Summer Fridays, like lip butter, whether it's a color or just the lip balm, like they have so many good hydrating products, and I will probably restock on a couple of these. I keep like one in my car, one in my purse, one in my travel stuff, just like all over the place, because I always want chapstick or my lips to feel like hydrated. And so it's nice to have these kind of just laying around all over the place. Now, number 8 is actually, I think I go back and forth between this one and the next one. I think these are gonna be my Sephora sale purchases. This is the Shark Beauty, I believe it's called just like the Cryo Mask. And I actually got to see this in California when we went with YouTube. Oh, I was like, give me all the details. And we got there really early. So we actually got there really early. So we got to chat with the Shark Beauty reps, and I was like, you guys put all of this in a mask and that's the price? Like, it's definitely still up there in the price, but one of the things that I love about it is it's not just like the red light therapy or blue light therapy or both. It also has these little pieces around the eyes, and they actually were showing it to us. It doesn't like stick out and hurt, but it does kind of sit along your eyes, and it actually is cooling. So if you wear it in the morning, it can help with puffiness and dark circles. And I have just seen more and more about this product since California, and I want to get my hands on it so freaking bad. It looks so incredible. And so whether you get it for yourself or for somebody else, I'm telling you right now, like that mask, it's gonna be a hot seller this year. Number 9, same thing, we got to talk to the Shark Beauty reps, and this is basically a hydrofacial in an at-home kit. And Madison Payne, I know a ton of you guys watch her here on YouTube, she was like, oh my gosh, I just bought this the other day. And I was like, let me know how you feel about it. I want to know. It is one of the coolest devices ever. It's relatively compact for what it is, but I mean, you're buying this thing one time at like $400, and that's retail. You could of course get it on this sale, but I mean, a hydrofacial itself, I think hydrofacials around here run for about like $300 to $500, depending on who you go to. So it's like, you can use this all the time at your house, and every single time it basically is a full hydrofacial, and that's what it costs for just one at a spa. So I can't decide. I don't know. I can't decide. If you have either of those, let me know, because I really think this might be my purchases. Number 10 is actually this YSL Libre perfume that I personally have and love. It feels like I need to be on a yacht. Feels like I own multiple homes. Feels like I vacation, you know, have like my vacation home in my summer. Like, this is the most luxurious smelling perfume ever. And I know it's so hard to just trust me on that. And I'm terrible at describing scents, but this is one that I got from a separate like perfume sampler pack. And I was like, oh yeah, no, that's gonna be my scent forever. Like, I can't get enough of it. So although I do have a lot of perfumes that I wear, I would say more often than not, I go back to that one. Number 11, the K18 Aire Wash Dry Shampoo is basically a dry shampoo, but it's wet, which is wild. The first time I used this, I was like, wait, it's making my hair wet. What is happening? And it actually makes your hair not only feel cleaner, but look cleaner. Like, you actually look like you basically washed your hair. And so if you know someone who's obsessed with dry shampoo or who tries to stretch out as many washes as possible, this would be a great gift for them or for yourself. I have had my bottle for well over a month now. And I don't use dry shampoo or Aire shampoo a ton, but I use it enough that like I really feel like I should be further in the bottle than I am. So it does last a long time, a little bit. It goes a very long way. I just spray it on my roots and then blow dry it, but the blow dry part is not necessary. So number 12, this is actually a full little set from Grande Lash. You get the Grande Drama, 2 of the Grande Lash, so the full size, and then it looks like a travel size, and then also the Grande Brow. If you are a Rouge member or a VIB member, yes, if you're one of those two, then you can definitely use code EVERYTHING and you'll get like the 25% or 15%. If you are an insider and you only get 10, I actually have a 15% off discount code that I will leave in the description bar that you can use on their website, not Sephora's website. So again, I hope I'm explaining that correctly. It's just like, I try to make sure you guys are getting the best bang for your buck, and sometimes my discount code is equal or more than what you would get on the website. So all of those products I really love. I've actually been trying out the Grande Sensitive. They sent it to me, and so far I feel like it is exactly the same as the Grande Lash, but it is a little bit more gentle on your eyes, which is really nice because I do know that is some people's frustration with the product. So, I mean, I have no bad things to say about this brand because I feel like everything they touch, it just grows. Number 13, I personally don't have any Rhode beauty products. There's no like reason behind it. I think it's just, I've never been interested in trying them just simply because I have good products. Like, I like what I have. But I do know that Rhode is a very, very popular brand, and they do have a gift set. So this is the Glazed Trio, and it looks like you get the glazing milk and then a peptide lip treatment and a peptide lip tint. So that glazing milk is what I see a lot of people put on before they do their makeup. I can't use products like that, especially before my makeup. So if you know someone who is either interested in trying them or does love Rhode, then there you go. Now, number 14 is the Sephora Collection Cozy and Clean Favorites. So all of these products are labeled clean at Sephora, and I could get on my soapbox all day about clean products and greenwashing and all the things and how I used to be into it, and then I realized and blah, 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 blah. But what I will say is people tend to use the term clean beauty interchangeably. They also use that term interchangeably with pregnancy safe, and I don't know where those wires got crossed because those are not the same thing. But the clean at Sephora list is a little bit different than what other people or lists may deem as clean. And I found that through actually trying a couple Drunk Elephant products. I realized that Drunk Elephant was clean at Sephora, like pretty much everything they have. And then like all of those products on the website that I used to use basically were like, no, this isn't a clean brand at all. So if clean beauty is something that is important to you, definitely check into what is important to you about clean beauty, and don't take it just at face value. That is the biggest thing that comes with clean beauty, is that a lot of people take it at face value. So just something to keep in mind. But that Luna product that I mentioned in the first part of this video is included in Tower 28, which I just adore everything they make. So cozy and clean favorites, and again, those are top sellers at Sephora. Number 15 is this mascara set, and I must say this always does really well, and I actually gave it to a friend a couple years ago, and she was like, I found the best mascara out of there, and it was like one. So I gave the other ones to my mom, and you know, she really found a good mascara out of there, and we love it. And so I think it's just really cool because if you're just willing to try like different mascaras, you can find a good one, or if you want to give it as a gift, you can do that too. The Tartelette tubing mascara is my fave though, and I'm super excited to see that one in there this year. Number 16 is the Summer Fridays, the little lip butter balm in the travel sizes, and I actually got this last year because I wanted to see like how long these bottles actually last, and I would say, I mean, every bit of like 2-ish months out of every single bottle. So 8 months total. And I put lip balm on every single time I get in my car, just like it's a habit now. And so those are actually going to last you a really, really long time. Of course, if you do use them more or like your regular lip color, they may last less, but for me, they lasted a hot minute. Number 17, Sol de Janeiro. This one always is the top seller. You guys love these products and I totally get it. Number 62 and number 68 are absolutely amazing. I feel like I prefer 62 over the others. Just smells like the beach and coconuts in a bottle in like a good way. So they have some really, really good gift sets that they put together every single year. And I do think this is the first year I've seen 76 in there. I might be wrong about that, but I think usually they only have like 3 or 4. But product number 18 actually leaves number 76 out. So you get 4 of, I believe, the most popular scents at Sol de Janeiro. So you have 68, 62, 40, and 59. And truthfully, again, like I just cannot get enough of 62. That's my favorite. And whenever I travel, that's usually just the perfume I take because it's just easy and I know I'm gonna love it. Now, number 19 is actually the Tower 28 SOS Mini Kit. And if you are interested in trying Tower 28, I highly, highly recommend it. I say this every time I mention the brand. If you were to tell me that the person who created Tower 28 had like problem skin, rosacea, psoriasis, eczema, acne, all the things, I would believe you because so many of their products truly do work for so many issues. The Tower 28 spray, like the hypochlorous spray, is, I believe it's the National Eczema Society. No, it's accepted by the National Eczema Association. That one also helps with acne. It does not dry your skin out, which is really nice. You are also going to get the recovery cream and then the daily balancing gel cleanser. But their products also just like are very, very friendly to my rosacea, which a lot of clean products I did not realize years ago actually weren't. Although they were great for my acne, like I didn't realize that a lot of them were really, really irritating my rosacea. So Tower 28 is a great clean brand that doesn't piss off my rosacea. So number 20, I actually have this Tower 28 Lil Softies 2.0 kit, and I must tell you that darker color, like that darker pink, I'm not sure what that one's called. I have been wearing that a lot as my gloss, and it's this teeny tiny little tube, but I love the color. So of course, a minis is a great way to try out products and then see what you're gonna buy. Yeah, this one worked on me. I'm going to be buying the full size of that when I run out. And we are finished with this video. Again, please, because I have done it myself more times than I care to admit, make sure you put the code everything in the promo code spot when you are checking out. I personally find it a little bit easier to find on a desktop, but I do understand shopping on your phone or the app is sometimes easier, but sometimes I feel like I have to dig and it just gets annoying. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button if you are new here. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.